Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever. It is going pretty well here lately. I have been fast forwarding time again to get some more money. I have completed the lumber route. We talked about that last episode. We didn't get to it, but I went ahead and just bought a train and started shipping lumber. Very similar to what we have here with the oil tanker. We're going to be following this one into the station so you guys can kind of see how much a full load of oil going from almost one corner of the map to another is really worth. It can be a good boost to your income. Farther transports, I think, do pay more, so that is something, of course, to keep account of. Here we go. We're going to be pulling into the freight station now. This kind of major interchange that we're using to kind of use as a cargo depot, and it made us $2.5 million. Wow, that was a lot. So, as you can see, we drop off oil here. We have a lot of trucks coming into this depot, picking up oil, either taking that to the refinery, or refinery up to the plastics factory, or the plastic factory over to the goods factory, or to the goods factory down to Southport. This is our basic loop here that we have, you know. We even have a sawmill kind of hooked up over to this plastics, the goods factory as well. So, that is a requirement for all those wonderful items. You'll notice that we have this little extension coming off here, and this is going to be where I kind of just want to leave this as a freight depot, and I don't want freight coming directly into either Middleton or Southport. I think that'll start just cluttering this area up too much with trains, and these areas are rather tight in terms of room because this is a big valley coming down back towards like the river delta. Or the river valley per se, and it is, yeah, just not a whole lot of room to work with. So we are splitting the main line off here, and then we're going to be taking this track up to Middleton, which will be a end of a line and kind of station in this little peaceful little town. We're going to be shipping goods from this factory here by vehicle to Middleton, Southport, and Emsworth. Again, I just don't want freight stations in these areas, and if we need more freight coming to these, you know, whether that's construction materials or bread, things that are more towards the water side of things currently, we can just simply drop it off at this cargo transfer and then ship it by vehicle. We might have to build a highway system to do this just to make it a little bit more efficient, but for room's sake, vehicles and cars and trucks tend to be leaving a smaller footprint, and having too many trains can just be a problem as well. So let's take a look at Middleton. Here we go, and you can see we have a nice split here. So very centralized commercial with some industrial coming up through that spine there. I'll probably put the station right about here. We'll have to delete some of these homes and buildings. Just shoot the station off that way. And that'll hopefully service pretty much all this stuff. We can connect the road up here and possibly up here as well, so we don't have to worry about losing too many things in this section. We have $3.5 million. We're actually making about $8 million a year, so that is pretty good. We paid off a lot of our loan. We're down to a $13 million loan from $30 million, so we technically have $15 million in the bank or so. All right, let's go ahead and get to building and seeing what we can do and accomplish using these wonderful rail lines. All right, so passengers, train station. And you can see this is where choices have to be made. What is this? Is this a different train station? This is like a newer train station, a little bit fancier of a train station than we had before. Look at that. That looks nice. You know, it has been a few years, so it's cool that we have these other options. There's also mods for the game, which we might look into doing eventually. All right, let's get this probably angled like that, and we want a 2nd Street connection. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna split it in the middle here, just so we can get some more access points. So this is about where I probably want this station. We're going to up it to, I think, two terminals. Don't need anything extravagant. Really, there's only going to be two or so lines coming off of this. It's kind of like the final stop section. So there might be a larger transfer in the middle where it starts breaking off to other areas of the map. But for now, I think we're fine with just this $500,000 station. And pop, there we go. So there is our station house, kind of just sitting out here now. We're gonna go ahead and get a road connection over here. Let's first maybe try and smooth this out. See if that helps with this connecting. There we go. Something like that. It's a little wonky in terms of you know, altitude and the curve. That's why we didn't use a main like thicker road there just for that reason. And over on this side we'll do, I think, the same. So just a nice thin road. Okay, so that's gonna keep that areas connected, and also we might as well just kind of do a nice sharp intersection here. Okay, so now we need to kind of clear away some of these homes. We could do a bridge across, you know, the tracks eventually, but let's go ahead and clear away this whole section of town. And then get some rails coming pretty much straight out for about $24,000. And at this point, we will, about right here, do our interchange so people can use either station. Oh, we got a new vehicle today. That's good. There's actually been a little bit of vehicle progress while I've been making. Okay, well, it's not liking this at all. Sometimes you can run into problems doing these interchanges. So let's just take it out for too much slope. Where is your issue? I have no clue what your issue is. Usually, as long as they're straight and both tracks look pretty level to each other, there's too much slope shouldn't be an issue. Okay, we'll just have it right up there. That's fine. It's a slow intersection. Like, we take a look at the speed limit, you can see they had to slow down from 120 down to 51. And that's something I wanted, but, you know, sometimes beggars can't be choosers. All right, let's bring this. Now, this needs to go over this way, so we'll go ahead and start kind of a straight section out here. And then we'll figure out how we want to merge this. Like, I could just simply draw this kind of gentle S-curve going across, which, you know, looks fine. So we'll do that. There we go. And now I want to, let's see, I want to get a good straight crossing across this roadway. Straighter the better. All right. And then that is going to connect out here to their respective tracks. All right. And then out to here. Nice, gentle, slow curves, which look pretty nice. Okay, now we have kind of a sharper curve to get these over here. So they're gonna hit a bit of a speed decrease. I wonder if I could cut it a little closer to the road. Going across here. Something like that. So we can get a better radius over to this area. And over to here. Alright. So that's going to be a passenger line going up this way. Now, the passenger line could, in theory, just simply go back the way it came and start servicing maybe Shrewsbury, Heartland, and Falmouth. You know, that's an option. We can have a line going this way up to this corner, kind of do this whole northern edge, and then we can have a line going from Middleton down to Southport to Emsworth to, I think we'll probably have a big interchange at this section, and then this will go either to Hales Owen, or we just do Hales Owen all the way. Boy, there's a lot of cities to choose from. A lot of cities, but we still need to hook up Shrewsbury. We still need to make sure we have enough oil and goods coming along, which, by the way, I can go ahead and start shipping goods to these locations and maybe even construction components out to here, which makes me wonder, since this is kind of an industrial spot, if I can kind of make a little bit of a depot. Because I think it would look cool. I mean, we're kind of slowly getting enough money that'll allow us to worry a little bit more simply on aesthetic, which will be nice. Alright, so we have these three, and go ahead and extend this out here. Let's see what a vehicle depot is going to look like, or train depot. Now, is that straight? It looks straight. Let's... kind of have it just end there, and it to end here. I know it's probably not large enough in this case, but that's fine. I mean, it's not like City Skylines where I have a whole bunch of props to choose from right now to kind of make that look pretty, but at least it makes this feel like it fits somewhere a little bit. And then I also am going to need going from this section over to this. There we go. Okay, so that's just a, you know, little depot attached to the industrial Southport transfer location. All right, still have 3 million. I've been building for this whole episode, and my money is kind of staying flat, which is a good sign that things are slowly starting to ramp up. And the more I can just simply build, the better these episodes are going to be. I could have played this in creative mode, but as I said, I enjoy the challenge and the concept of simply playing the game with the simulation involved. All right, so, oh boy, this is gonna be a little difficult, right? So to get Middleton down to Southport, Emsworth, and Winchelsea. I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. You guys know this by now. So I could, it doesn't really need to go this way, and we don't need anything from this line really going down south like that. But it seems a little silly. I'm gonna do this big interchange when I could simply just ship cargo here, and then when I have cargo here, I can just take it by vehicle to Emsworth and stuff, so... Okay, yep, that's fine. Alright, what I want to do is I want to build a little bit of a bridge going across this lower rail. As you can see, we have quite the height difference. If I were to try and just do straight down across, it probably just wouldn't run and work. So we will attempt a bridge. Alright, so I'm gonna pop it off the side here, and we're gonna spike it up pretty much right this side, kind of create a little valley to the left. Alright. We'll go straight a little ways. There's some... I guess I only have 2 bridge types currently. So we'll go up like that, and then we will let it just naturally fall back down. Wow, that is really big. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so we got the bridge started. So let's start sloping down here. There we go. Oh man, that is just too large. There we go. Man, that is... I don't like crazy, unrealistically tall bridges because it just seems too expensive and ridiculous to make it like that. So, hold on. We're gonna have to do this another way. And the other way is simply, let's start with the bridge first. So, is there any way... Raise lower with M keys. Okay, good. Any way I can just get a bridge here? Simply between point A and point B, without making it look too tall. I think that's better. All right, we need a little bit of a hook first, coming off, so it has something to attach to, so the route will bend and not be a perfectly straight bridge. I need it to be kind of slightly curved so it looks good. Alright, slowly figuring this out, guys. Alright, so we will do this. Probably out to about there, and then over to here. Where we want it to go, so we'll raise that up. And we'll just keep spreading until it makes a bridge there. There we go. I think that's much more realistic looking. It's silly expensive and kind of a dumb thing, but that's fine. I'll put the station, I think, on this back side. All right, so there's bridge number 1. Have come off kind of like that. Wow, that's really low to the ground. Hold on. Okay. Gotta try and keep the height correct here. There we go. That looks a little bit better, if not still a little bit weird. Alright, and then on the other side of this, we'll let it kind of fan out. About there, and then we can start our bridge. I think about this area. Actually, I need a little straight piece first. So, straight piece is acquired and bridge. Okay, bridge. And hopefully I can get these to go back together. Like that. And raise it up. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. How far does that have to go before it actually makes a bridge? Pretty far. Alright, that's fine. Start the bridge maybe back here. Okay. Man, that is just too much. Can I possibly make it come up here and then just split off to the side? Like that? No. Come on, force it to be a bridge. Almost. That's close-ish. But I think starting off this previous bridge is definitely the way to go, so let's raise it up until it works. Stop colliding with the other track. Can't get high enough. Okay, that's a problem. Like this one obviously was an easier thing to do. I'm gonna spend the next hour fiddling about on this silly bridge, aren't I? Simply put, yes. Okay. Okay. Alright. We might not be able to do the bridge. And really that's fine. Go ahead and smooth this back out. Move some of this terrain scarring. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to rethink this a bit. I wonder if I can do a tunnel. Just do it via that way. Well, let's see what that does. 10 out of 10 game. Let's see this. And we'll just spike it into the ground until it makes a tunnel. This is really expensive. Nope. That ain't gonna work either. Did not design this well. I mean, I could just have it come off through the freight station. I don't want to do that. I want to avoid the freight station. I could just do an interchange here and make it start going around, but that just looks weird. I've done that like every time. I've done it here, I've done that here, and here, it just starts to get a little weird looking if I keep using that method. That's my only interchange. I kind of want something new. And you guys are probably just like, wow, Uthris, you not doing too hot today. You spent 25 minutes building one little piece of rail section. Yes, that's how it goes in these type of things, it seems. Okay, well, shoot. I think we're gonna have to do that. That's fine. That's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not what I want. At all. I mean, I guess could just peel it off this way and just have another line go on this side of the road. That would look a little weird. Wouldn't it? I think it would. What have we got coming in here? Logs? A whole shipment of logs! Look at that. How much money is that gonna make me? No, about 761,000. Pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna be poor anytime soon, it seems. Alright, let's just go off this way, I guess. I mean, it can be effective, so. Sometimes simpler is better. Alright, so we go this way. I'm gonna try and keep the terrain as even as possible. Gonna follow its height. There we go. This is like the most direct route I could have done. Okay. Got a crossing going across there. And there, and... That's wrong. Love it when I grab the wrong side. Okay. There, that is correct. Construction is now possible. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me. Hold on, let me split this out. Let's just get it across here. Fairly straight. Guys, why road? Why? You can see it's creating quite a bend there. Alright, so we'll do it here. Alright. Put that up and then put this up. This just seems so redundant. Like such a redundant piece of track that I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep playing the game. Just keep playing the game. People want to see the big old money that you're gonna make. I'm probably not gonna make a whole bunch from this, but that's fine. I had to smooth that out a little bit. You can see this road is a little wonky now. Still want things to look really good. That's the objective. I mean, maybe this doesn't look really good, but hey, you know. I don't want things to look crazy, like having like spiky, really nutty looking terrain or bumps in tracks and roads. That's what I mean by looking good. It has to look clean. For this one, we'll use the new one here, and we'll turn on zones so we can kind of see what we got. Yeah, passengers will want to come through here for sure. And we're going to delete this huge intersection, but whatever. Two platforms. Okay, so that's 2 platforms there. We'll delete that road, and this road for now. And probably there, we are going to take a smooth tool and just smooth out this terrain. There we go. So now we're going to upgrade this to have second street connection apply. It's always good, I think, to have the double street connection. That way it can service a larger area just by being able to connect to two different streets at once. Alright, so we got that. Connect that up to here. And we're just like, why would you go this way? You could have just bloop. Just drop down in there. Could have just done that. I still probably could. I might do that. We'll find out. We'll find out if that's what we want to do. Okay. This. A bit of a bridge over here. A bit of a bridge. Can I get that? No. I guess that's go out here. So. So when you guys make this bridge, the longer it is, the more gentle the arc is going to be, but also still just might be too arced to be any use. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we can do a tunnel here. I wonder, can I connect here to there? Like that. That's a weird looking bridge. I would probably have to delete this. Oh, that hurts. There we go. And then force it to go into a bridge like that. But that, even then, is a little weird, so let's do something like this. And then force that to a bridge. Or not, that's fine too, game. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. Man, you guys aren't making good looking bridges. Here, we'll do this the old fashioned way. So we're gonna take this straight out to there. We're gonna take it straight up until it turns into a bridge. Just like that. Okay. We're gonna take it straight across. Kind of level it off. No. Hey, arch. Game. You ain't being cool, game. You're not being cool. Maybe I need to flatten the terrain a bit. Sometimes that just helps. The terrain is too confusing. The game doesn't like it a lot of the time, so. Alright. Now I'm spending too much time on a bridge. It's just a bridge, Uthris. What are you doing with your day? Why is this the thing that you must do? Okay, so we have that city block. Let's get this to go, I guess, kind of straight onto the tracks. Over the tracks. Bridge it. Okay, come up. Okay, wow, that's a steep hill. That's why this isn't working. So we might not be able to bridge there. We can bridge over here, at least. That's fine. And we can hook this up. To there. And I guess we'll just run roads parallel to the tracks. Just let the townsfolk rebuild it like this. I think that's fair. Alright. I didn't want to completely demolish the whole neighborhood, but looks like that's what we are doing today. Remodeling a town. Alright, come on. Give me a straight piece of road. Okay. Why? Alright, straight. Good. Straight. I know, sure. It can be angled. Why not? Like this. This pretty straight. Come off this at like a 90 degree. Why am I making this town so large? I don't know. Okay, I think that's all of the remodeling I'm gonna do with Southport after destroying half the town. I think that's fair. I mean, we have the passenger station now, at least. God, I could just hook this up through there. All right, let's get the next station into Emsworth over here. It's probably gonna be on this side of the town. Keep everything on the right. I might have to cross over due to the terrain. Like, this is a little mountainous, so we might have to zigzag to the left, come over to the right, and then connect it there. A lot of work. A lot of work. Let's get this train station set up. Secondary connection, yep. This, and I'm gonna have to just kind of destroy that whole section of town. Normal at this point. It's just normal. Alright, and then I want this to kind of line up right with that already existing intersection. That would be ideal. Okay. Flatten all this out, make this nice and smooth again. It's easier to work with. All right. So I need a straight kind of interchange here. Alright, so that's one crossing. Then it's gonna sit up straight. I wonder if I can just move the road over a little bit there. With the other crossing here. simply straight across, make sure the road's not basically broken. Alright. Do that a little shorter. There we go. So this right side connects up to this right side. This left side connects up to this left side. I'm gonna flatten out this left side of the track here. So it looks like we simply just carved away one side of the mountain. And then on the left side, we'll leave that raised, so it looks like we just had to raise one side of the terrain rather than the whole darn thing. There we go. In my opinion, it just looks better to only have one side to be an edge and the other side be kind of level. For the rest of the terrain, this is a little sharp, so we'll just dull it out. Same with this. There we go. That looks fine. Now we'll just start curving the track around. Well, let's turn on terrain lines here so we can kind of see where we want to follow. I guess kind of along this line is ideal, so we'll kind of pluck that there and kind of raise it up so it makes a little bridge. Down, 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 down. Yeah, that. That's good. Same thing here. Alright, let's smooth this all out. You can see this is what I'm talking about. I don't like those type of terrain shapes going off there. Is really jagged, not very good looking, so we will simply fix that by doing this. Come on. Okay, no, you don't like that. That's fine. A little bit more of a realistic road shape through there too. Alright, so we have that rail. So this, I'm gonna raise it up a little bit in the middle. Something like that. Cool. That looks good. Autosave? What is that? Lag? Just lag. Okay. Alright, now this, we want to kind of curve about halfway there. So this needs to curve to the left, hopefully without losing too much speed. Alright. And this can, let's extend the station straight here. Like $45,000 or something, you know? Alright, so we got that lift. And we have just nice central curve going like that. Look at that little mountain route. I like that. It looks sweet. I mean, it's not gonna gain the altitude. Like if this view would obviously be better, but getting it close to the road, I think looks good. All right, so that's gonna be cutting down from Middleton to Southport to Emsworth. That's not gonna let me smooth that out any more than that, huh? Let's, can I bridge it out? Yeah. That'd be weird. Alright, let's go straight 20,000 or so. Alright, that's good. I would do a switch, but really it should just stay on one platform if it's going up and one platform if it's going down. No real need to do anything else there, so we'll simply curve it along here. This road. Yeah, that's not gonna really change anything if I try and adjust the arc. So, you know what, let's just keep this straight. There's no real downside to that. It's a pretty steep slope, but you know, it's gentle on the eyes. Right, so let's curve it that way. And we'll worry about the very large intersection, I think, in the next episode. So we'll kind of skip that for now. And instead, just kind of smooth this out a bit. Grab some roads. Much more gentle of a slope. I mean, it has a bit of a bend here, but you know, roads can be pretty steep, especially compared to rail. Wow, you can do it that way? Huh, interesting. Alright, this is connected, so I'll leave that for now. I'm not gonna freak out over that. Let's see. That connects a good chunk of the town. And that goes all the way up to these three, which is good. I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Didn't want to, but let's face it, this is pretty dumb of an idea. All the demolition. It's fine, it's worth it. Holy cow, this is getting loud. Come on. See now, no one wants to hear this for 20 minutes. Okay. So, let's try something relatively simple. First off, we'll extend that back out, and now try and get it to at least cross one of these tracks here. So I'm gonna start gaining height needed. Really, I should probably just section and just force this through the terrain. It's fine to do that. I think that'll help. That, and then see this. Yeah, this is so much better. Isn't it? I think so. Do I just start here? Nope. Let's do that. There. Alright. Much better. Much better. It just makes more sense doing it like that. come up here, kind of where it straightens out for a moment. And then we will take it over to their respective lanes. Boom. Okay, yep. It's better. It's better. That's fine. That's fine. A little bit of an odd why it's set up like this, no one will really know, but that's okay. You have to wonder, it's like, well, why don't you just come straight and connect it sooner? Well, you can see this terrain height. That's a little weird. And if I were to try that, you probably wouldn't like that solution. So I think what we just did is about as best as we can get. It's definitely better than this silly route over here. There we go. Alright, so we have connected Middleton, Southport, and Emsworth up. What I wouldn't mind getting a route from Falmouth over to Heartland to Shrewsbury, and then Shrewsbury up to Middleton. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the 4-town kind of connection, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I like the 4-town route. And you can interchange them, right? So like if people want to go from Halesowen all the way up here to Middleton, I mean I could do that as a route. You know, just another passenger train, just boop boop boop. That's fine. Or I could just keep this for cities and have them transfer at Heartland, and Heartland would take them over. That's an option as well. So, plenty of little options to choose from. Let's go ahead and buy a train. We need to buy one train an episode, right? Flying Scotsman, anyone? I think so. I think it's time for a Flying Scotsman. This will be definitely an express train going up through here. Okay. So buy that. It's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. It's such an iconic passenger liner. And we're gonna need the BC4 so it can actually go at full speed, which is 1 million each. Ow. 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 You know what? We're gonna borrow some more. Ow. And one more. Okay, 143 meters. Let's see. Can this thing still go 120? It can. So it's gonna be able to carry how many passengers? How many passengers? 120 people. Going 120 kilometers an hour. That's great. Alright, new line. Don't know what to call this one, but we'll see. So we'll start all the way up here. Actually, hold on. We need one thing first. I can't do that just yet. Can't do that just yet. We'll play speed. I need a station here for this run. Need a station here real quick. Alright, residential is on this side. Not ideal, but doable. If I cut it through here, like at an angle. I mean, I can really just move the residential. Let's use the old one, the old style. Over here. I'll just kind of connect it. Does the new one have like a bigger range to it? Is that like the advantage of using it? Shoot, I don't know. Well, that's fine. We'll do that. need these to turn the other way. I just need to throw for a moment. But let's see what it does. Construction not possible. Yeah, well. The Flying Dutchman needs to be able to come through here, damn it. Borrow. Sure. We didn't have to borrow anything until now, which is great. The Flying Dutchman is super expensive of a train, so pretty happy that we didn't have to do it until now. Right, there we go. This nice, gentle slope. Pretty much go to there. This I can just put those and just in the town there, and that's fine. Let's get this transition going. I need to do that with the outer one first. Shoot, I don't know. I mean, do I need to do the full loop thing? I don't think so. I mean, it's only coming from one direction. I don't know, we can look at it later. So, for now, we'll do something like this. Grab the shorter one and make it cross over. Do I need to actually merge or no? I don't think so. Let's just do that for now, and then get up in there. Now we can, yeah. Just keep doing weird splits. I do this a lot in Machinki as well. Which is fine. Alright, so we go out this way. I mean, since budget's an issue, a worry, right, in this save, compared to, say, just doing it creative. You know, like, if I had unlimited money, I probably would have just cut this town in half and built a station in the middle, a nice big one. But, you know, doing it like this is fine. Alright, so this needs to go up. And it's there, so we can see how this is going to line up. Pretty much like that. And then get this to come off. And line up to here. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Cool. So we have that. Let's get this route. Let's get this route. Where is the Flying Dutchman at? Hey, bud. Alright, you. Why can't I select you? Set line all. New line. Line number 12. Wow, we already have 12 lines. Alright, so you're going to there. To here. Man, it really has to think about this. Shrewsbury. To Middleton. Back to Shrewsbury. Back to Hartland. And done. Where is it? Did it already launch? Did you already head out? There it is. There's the Flying Scotsman. Very beautiful train. There's not many iconic trains like that for me, personally. Like, I'm not a big train enthusiast, but I definitely know the Flying Scotsman. Just flying out there. It's going 94 kilometers an hour. Alright, so that's off and doing its thing. We need some more traffic signals going this way. And we need to worry about how these are going to interact with each other. I have no idea. Something like that. I suppose. Looking good. I think I'm getting that red flashing light up there, by the way, because I disconnected a town. They're angry at that, I think. I think they're a little upset. So let's... Here, what I'll do is this. Looks a bit weird. That looks really good. Why did I do that? That's not a good one. There we go. Keep that round. Keep that rounded edge. Alright, where's the Flying Dutchman at? There it is. Screaming its way back to its first station. Wow. Going real quick. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to end it on today's episode. It was an hour long. An hour long of Transport Fever. I really like this game. I like doing it in real time too. You guys get to see how things get done. You also get, I think, to appreciate sometimes, you know, what creative like time-lapse builds have to go through as well in terms of time. Like if it takes me a long time to build something in this, well, just picture a time-lapse build. Yeah, that's sped up. Wow, I really like the looks of that train. It is just going. Just going. Impressive. Okay, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying the episode, feel free to subscribe. Go ahead, hit that like button. Comment down below on what your favorite train is. Mine currently is the Flying Scotsman. And we'll see about maybe introducing that train if it's available. I don't have mods, so keep in mind, vanilla game. Here comes the Scotsman into town now. So, thanks so much for watching. And as this pulls into town, I'll say thank you. And I'll see you in the next episode. Choo choo.